Right now we're on to Doki Doki Literature Club. So, update, quick catch up. We are going for Yuri, who is the purple-haired goddess right here. She is amazing. And yeah, this is supposed to be a horror game. There was a big, giant, humongous trigger warning at the beginning of this game. We are still just kind of in cutesy land right now. Not sure where the horror is at the moment. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, Yuri. What kind of trigger warning? Not for... It was for people who have anxiety and depression, because some of the themes may be very disturbing. So I'm still waiting to be disturbed. Okay. The horror that you might now get anyone. The horror you might not get anyone. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Sea monster. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a really, really good job explaining things to me. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Ugh. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just, being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I can't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Yuri hands are sweaty. Yuri spaghetti. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Oh, yeah, I do. If it's with you. Ooh. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon... Whoop. Hang on. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning, a slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Ah ho 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 ho. This game gets so deep. I was a little more daring with this one's than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. You... Oh my goodness. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, sea monster?
Well, yeah, everything. I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes.
Where is the horror?
After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably just hate myself. But I'm glad you're a really good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, sea monster.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
Well, it's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yudi smiles sincerely at me, and for just a moment her timidness seems to disappear. Aw, Trappy! You're a sweet nugget. Sea Monster is a master player, making it look easy. Yeah, I kind of wonder what kind of blood comes from bread, and I wonder what she was actually slicing and eating. Sayori. So Grump, the still kinky as hell. Okay, Sayori. I'm very concerned about you.
I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
What? Eh? I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You really can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so...
Huh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit just how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
What?
Stop thinking weird things, you idiot. I just mean that you're really expressive. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in life adventurous, even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have kind of a weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat her head. She is really dumb.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, sea monster. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've ever written something for me.
Sayori, you totally misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. This game is lewd. Why do I have a feeling that it'll turn into a horror yandere sim? I don't know. I'm still waiting for it.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps into me.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Geez, don't worry, I'm sure I'll like it.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp.
What?
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and I pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, and down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, hold on, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they really want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, handing them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, all in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, they're pleading something, and all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap! I know! That was how I felt. Holy crap. What the fuck? It's coming. Like the horror is just bubbling under the surface. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Are you okay?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect this. Coming from you?
Monika taught me a whole lot.
What did she teach you? What happened?
And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently.
I can see that. These are not poems, these are murder confessions. That's almost kind of creepy. Yes, it is.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Please don't kill me. Maybe, just because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. It's not a murder confession. The point is, it came out really good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is just like magic.
You've gotten really passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this explains all the dark keywords that she loves so much.
Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
I relate to Sayori a lot right now. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it a week later. I wonder if this is the same, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh man. Just letting you guys know my goal. Thanks for the follows. Thank you guys. Okay, let's do Natsuki next, because I feel like Monika's shit's gonna hit the fan.
Huh. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good. but I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound just like you're forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yudi's level at least. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Hey? You're not trying to impress Yudi, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yudi would love this kind of angsty. Just because she's talented doesn't mean, I mean, looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow I struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed back at me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for somebody else, just don't show it to me. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Alright, Monika. Monika. Hi again, sea monster. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I would not count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sergeant Crump, the follow gif is amazing. Thank you. I love my follow gif. I love my follow gif. Y'all should follow me so it can play more because it's really cute. Y'all are my sharks. We are few, but we are sharks. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. All right, this one's really good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yudi's writing style? Man, Monika, I'm pretty sure you killed some people. You can't deny she's talented, or that there's something really weird happening here, and I don't know what it is, but I really want to. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's probably the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. I love my girl Yudi, man. Sadly, it's really hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstand me. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Yo, Yudi and I. Monika kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway. Killer, this would be better with sound. Wait, what? With what? Oh, the nom 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 sound. Oh yeah, I'll have to find that for the GIF. That GIF has a sound to it. It's the nom nom nom. No, yes, you lie. Sorry, I don't mean to just read the chat, but I like checking in on you guys. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too. Okay, let's take a look. Save me. Oh no, what's happening? What is happening? Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing with a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. What? What? Save me? Load me. What? Y'all, something weird is happening here. Something tells me this is not a normal literature club. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is even about something, but this one definitely is. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. This got really meta. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Oh, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna save really quick. We're just gonna save that. Alright. We're gonna save. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for that festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Speaking of new members, follow me. Because I like the shark gif that plays when you guys follow me. Or you can donate for a new gif. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Mr. Grump, murder fist. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Alright, well that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anybody else come up and recite poems too. Sayori putting it all on the posters in case anybody wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No, it's not that bad of an idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. Yes, I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for all these people. I guess I just kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is really about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings.
being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
After her poem, this is like...
And it's those reasons why we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them and find the feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that's all it takes, standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have really been trying hard to get new members. And the least we can do is help them out a little, right? Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Oh.
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone.
You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, cookies, yes. I will take this cookie, Sergeant. Oh, delicious cookies.
So nourishing. Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event.
Take the cookies and run! I had somebody from my YouTube channel once when we were at New York City Comic Con. His name is Alan, and he actually brought cookies. And it was amazing. They were delicious M&M cookies.
We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no.
Don't worry. I'll start off by helping everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she just a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monika finishes the recitation, and the four of us applaud. Yes, applauds.
That was so good, Monika!
Thanks very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called The Afterimage of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As she gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Almost like what happens when she gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Man. What is happening? Treppy, I mailed you cookies. M&M cookies. Yes, that's right. Treppy, you did mail cookies. Yes. I remember these cookies and the really sweet note that you gave with them. I still have that note. I actually kind of keep everything you guys keep. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition that she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem close to her chest and rushes back. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like she's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and clearly walks to the podium. Where is the horror? Where is it? Aww, are you guys being mean to Killer? Are you stealing his cookies and eating them in front of him? Killer, are you stealing cookies?
Sorry, I giggled a little bit.
Sayori,
it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read it on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from her, it gives it a new meaning. Maybe that's what she meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Sea Monster liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that sort of delivery.
Huh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of people.
Well, the next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Oh, don't make me go before Sea Monster. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sea Monster lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it.
Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have that much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, and it's making me feel uncomfortable. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else. Also, hello new people. Please follow. For a cute shark gif. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of effort in writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat. This poem is called...
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Oh.
Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little, and while she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it worked surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, and it gives life to the poem. She finishes and everyone applauds, and she goes back to her seat. Now that wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for others. But when it's just my friends, it's embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would think that it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez. I should probably find some other poem to do instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting so much effort in for the club.
Oh my goodness. Where is the horror? Like, we keep catching little glimpses. Yeah, we haven't heard the poems yet.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow too. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Geez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Sea Monster. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's just go already. I'm waiting. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have changed. But today, Sayori is being quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Oh, sorry, I was just spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say one day Yuri wanted to walk home with you.
Uh-huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, walk home with Sayori? Or walk home with Yuri? Guys, we've been going for our horror honey this whole time. We're walking with that purple hair goddess. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. That's not even the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. And that's why I said there's no point speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen? Guys, this game sort of... I keep getting tripped out because we're getting these little glimpses of something super disturbing. Mars be laggin'! What's up? Welcome! Welcome to our chat and to our place. What's up? Where are you? Me physically, or where are we at in this game? So we are right after setting up for the festival, and we just kind of did our second round of poems. This is the third poem selection that we're doing. That's about where we are in the game, and where I'm at right now, I am at my cozy reading nook, where I have all these comics and stuff. Can I post a link, Sea Monster? You totally can. My moderator bot is a little sensitive, so you might have to space it out a little bit so that you can actually post it. I like your hair. Thank you very much. I'm actually thinking of making my real hair like this, because it's the same length, but it's just all red, and I've really, really been loving this color lately. Taking it for a test drive. OMG, she's here again. Hi. Oh, hey, there's a lot more people here. Well, a couple more of you are here. It's nice to see you. Well, if you guys want, go ahead and click that follow button so that we can play more of this game together. Yeah. 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 Sorry, I love this music. I like really feel it. Okay, let's start. Let's get started. Let's do this. Let's see. Sleepy Sushi, hey buddy, what's up? How are you doing? Sunglasses. Dab for a follow? Hell yeah, I'll dab for a follow. I'll do my best dab for you. Actually, if I get like follows in a row, I'll do multiple dabs. It just starts binging and then it's like rap, rap. But yeah, I will dab for a follow. If you dab, you can earn 4 followers in 2 seconds. You want me to dab first? Not dab. No, dab after. Alright, fine. I'll dab first. That's my dab. I actually, like, I kind of Ginyu Force dab. I did. I dabbed. Thank you, Sleepy Sushi. I did a whole bunch of dabs for that follow. McGinyu Force dab. Ho! Killer, you are dead to me. No, I'm sorry, Killer. My deep love, my childhood love of Team Ginyu did it to me. The minute I saw people dabbing around, I was like, my dreams. It's finally mainstream for me to Ginyu pose in public. I love JoJo poses, though. That's like, oh, Dio! Sorry. I've liked JoJo for a long time, and when that got popular, that made me really happy, because, like, finally it wasn't weird for me to do, like, bodybuilder poses in public. Well, okay, it's still weird for me to do that in the general public, but at anime conventions, it's totally normal now. Mars hasn't subbed yet, but he claims to be in love. Sub Mars. Love me. I'm just kidding. Licking. Thank you for the follow, my friend. This music is like my life. I need this. I need the soundtrack for this game. Thank you, Mars. Ginyu dab for you. Okay, Jerkins want to fight about it. Guys, don't fight. Oh, Jenkins. Oh, sorry. I thought that said Jergens for a second. I was like, who the Jergens? What? Leroy! It's Treppy, though. Treppy Jenkins. Okay. Let's get started. Let's do this. Mars, I hope I can earn your love and your follow, my good sir. Let's do this. What words are we picking for the literature club today? I love this literature club. This is fucked up. Are you excited for the new JoJo season? Yes, I am. I am super thrilled. To be honest, JoJo was one of those things where the fandom and I think JoJo really, like, just for new content was dead for a really long time, and then it just revived and it got really strong, and now there's so much stuff. Mars, JoJo is from JoJo's Toast. Please give me this toast. Yay! Guys, I'm running late for anime school. Okay. Toast. Pizza rolls for all the new followers. Pizza rolls for all. Hey, yo, he said pizza rolls. Let me get the pizza rolls. Thor, this is my toast. You apparently already had some toast. I'm not giving you my toast. This is my toast. 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 Doggo. Okay. Mars be trippin'. Mars be lagging. Thor, this is my toast. You can't have any. My toast. My toast. That is a grown dog. He is 1.5 years, sir. Ah! No, this is my toast. You cannot have this toast. Buddy, this is my toast. Y'all. What? This is my toast. You can't have any. I feel like a monster not giving him this toast. Give him a piece. Alright, fine. Nibble, nibble, good boy. He did, he nibbled. It was a dainty little, like, boop, boop. Okay, Thor, please get off. 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 There you go. But you are a monster. I know. I'm a monster, but I never want to feel like a monster. I want to feel like a good person. Toast. Tasty toast. Tasty toast. Toast time. Okay. Let's figure this out. So what we're aiming for right now is we're aiming... I didn't say no, Mr. Grump. I didn't say no. I gave him some toast. I gave him toast. And also, I'm going to pop the link in the chat for my goal because I want to stop gaming on a Mac. Goodbye, lady. Goodbye, Mars. Mars, please follow before you leave. Husbando Mars. Bye-bye. Okay, we're going to take a 2-second break, and then we're going to get... Oh, Mars did follow. Yay, thank you, Mars. Okay, we're going to take a 2-second break, and then I'm going to be right back, and we're going to pick these words, okay? 1 second. I'm going to take my toast with me, because Thor's totally going to steal it. Ah, no. Ah! My toast. My toast. No. Thor, stop stealing my clothes. Thor stole my clothes. I had to come back. Okay, we're pre-literature festival, and this is my very first run. You are correct. All right. First run, pre-literature festival. I just got back. I'm sorry I had to leave. My dog was stealing my clothes. Thor just wants to look fabulous. We were taking a quick break so that I could retrieve the items from my golden retriever. Alright, let's pick. We are pre-Lit Club. Is Lit Club... Is Literature Festival when shit goes down? Oh my god, my toast. Let's do this. Sunset, Uncanny. We are aiming for Yudi, our true love. Tragedy, Bed, Silly Giggle. Let's see. Tragedy? No. We should have known. The two darkest are Yudi and Sayori. I'm really aiming for Yudi right now. Cage, electricity, Papa, cheer. Friends, defeat, secretive, heart, tenacious, fluffy. Secretive? Yes, got her. Kitty, inferno. Variance, daydream, joy, dark, cute. Promise, anxiety, scars. Anxiety, dark, or inferno? Which one do we think is gonna give us Yudi's option? Let's write about kittens. Nope. We're going for our horror babe. Our long-haired purple goddess. My waifu, scars. Okay. Nope. Nope, Grump. Scars was Sayori. Memories amazing. Explode. Captive. Vanilla. Let's do memories. Oh, dang it. I keep getting Sayori. Sayori, I don't want you. Despise. Misfortune. Fireworks. Raindrops. Rainbow. Pout. Peaceful. Holiday. Disown. Who is disown? Oh, yes. Philosophy, hope, covet, together, feather, eternity, melancholy. There we go. Ambient, suicide. Family bubbles, unending, flee, twirl, shame, heartbeat, happiness, dance. Let's try... I feel like shame or heartbeat is sort of, or maybe grief. Let's try grief. Ah, dang it. Embrace, comfort, spinning treasure, disarray, extraordinary, agonizing. Yes. Marshmallow. Clumsy, uncontrollable, jump, warm, fantasy, question, doki doki, doki doki. Lust. Whose would be lust? What? Guys, there's a bumblebee behind me. Can you see him? He has a bumblebee hat on. My dog is behind me and he has a bumblebee hat. Thor! Thor, are you okay? Are you okay, buddy? That's what you get for stealing clothes. You wanted clothes, you got them now. You got on a bumblebee hat and a little vest. This is what you got. Thor! Come here! You want... Come here. Where are you? Oh, hi. You got a bumblebee hat on? You okay? You okay with your bumblebee hat? Hang on. There he is, my little bumblebee. I know you don't like your bumblebee hat. He's begging, he's like, please take off my bumblebee hat. He was stealing clothes earlier. I can't feel that bad for him since we did have to pause because he kept stealing shirts. Okay. Marshmallow. Let's try lust. Yeah. I know my bitch Yudi right here. I know her. Blanket. Poof. Analysis. Childhood. Vacation. The infinite. The infinite? That was tricky. Infinite has that mixture of existential dread that's like right in between Yudi and Sayori. Tears, climax, unstable, waterfall, jumpy, bouncy, atone. Atone? There, yes. We're getting it. We're getting to know Yudi a little more. Dream, vibrant, lazy, calm, summer, depression? She has depression, so like I'm not saying that jokingly. She really seems like she has depression. Crimson whistle, disaster cheeks, prayer, vitality, smile, sunny whistle, disaster. Disaster or vitality? I feel vitality. There we go. Existence, unrestrained, fear, entropy. So I've noticed some of the words are changing for them. Sayori's are getting a little bit more depressed, her words that she picks, and Yuri's are getting more lighthearted. What does this mean? Disaster? I hardly know. Go. Trabe. Unrestrained. And also, hello, new people. Unrestrained. I feel like fear or unrestrained. Let's see, what's unrestrained? I knew it! I knew it! That's my theory. I'm going with it. Awesome, sweet, shopping, hopeless, kawaii. Oh, don't go in it. Portrait, forgive, cry, skipping, contamination. Contamination? Yes. BRB, gotta share the stream. Share it. Thank you, Mr. Grump, helping me out. Also, if you guys host me, you get a little shout out at the top of the screen, so just saying. Okay. Bliss, wonderful, parfait, sensation, milk, melody, party, hop, Valentine. Sensation? Oh, yes! I'm getting good at this, guys! I'm getting really good at picking Yuris. I told you, Mom. I got you. Y'all, someday I have to tell you the story about how I got robbed in Akiba by maids. Sorry, this just made me think of that, because I was thinking, like, pretty cute kind of thing. If you've ever been to a maid cafe, totally got taken for a ride at a maid cafe once. I really have to tell that story, because it is hilarious and fills me with rage at the same time. Sugar, sticky, fireflies, heaven sent, nightgown, lollipop, anger, vertigo. No, I didn't tell that story. I mentioned it during one of our streams before, but I've never gotten around to actually telling the story of what happened. Yes, freaking new heaven sent, because she's in love with me, the sea monster. Extreme, fickle, death, insight, flower, lipstick, incongruent. That's kind of a tricky word to pick. Let's say, death is probably going to be Sayori. Fickle or incongruent? Incongruent? Yes! Yes! Suck it. Other people who aren't as good as picking Sayori's answers. Blind like me. I know my waifu. Horror, unrequited. Okay, I think she's still gonna be horror because that's something she likes. Yeah. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. What were you actually doing? You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but perhaps passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy with what you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we're going to get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. That was such a pun. So Ika in Japanese means squid, and her name is Monika. Monika. Girl. Non-conus She's practicing her piano for you.
Heh, that's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
She knows. She knows she's in an English dating sim. An English translated dating sim. She knows.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You okay there, buddy? You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everybody else.
Huh? Is everything okay?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. Laura, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, he just came over here. Okay. Also, hello, new people. Zaxi! Hey, what's up? Also, guys, follow me because we have cute shark gifts, and apparently I am taking requests for follows, like from the dab earlier. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Sea Monster, what's up? Hey, this might sound strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but she seems kind of downcast. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Sea Monster. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I ask, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it. What? Okay, guys, I feel like we're ramping up right now. It's important to me, too. I mean, I am also friends with her, and I care about the well-being of all my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Okay, somebody said up in the chat earlier, but I want to reinforce this. New drinking game. Take a shot every time I say, "Huh?" Also, donation link in the chat. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Sea Monster. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light bulb was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Sea Monster. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. She stands up from the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to her and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet, I can't hear her from here. Holy crap. I sigh and sit down. I know Sayori told me not to worry and to have fun, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. Monika is a what? Yeah, guys, settle down, have some tea. Everything will be okay. You guys are fine. I like both of you. You're all good. Guys, everything's good. We're having a fun stream. So, don't worry, guys. Everything is okay. And yes, settle down. Let us have tea. Tea made by Yuri. Doug is encouraging the fight off in the peanut gallery over there. Oh, you're drinking scotch and playing Hearthstone? Huh. That actually sounds fun. Anyway, hello, Finyisk and the Neonian one. And also, hit that follow button. By now, it's easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and I sit in one next to her own. And Treppy, everything is okay. It looks like from the outside, at least just following the chat, you guys are kind of misinterpreting each other just a little bit. So everything will be okay. Deep breaths. Deep out. Everything is fine. Fun stream is happening. We're all falling in love with Yuri. At least I am. Yuri.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even be able to tell I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you a concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Eh? Phineas, thanks for the follow. Oh, Nala's Heart said, I just finished this game. I'm not spoiling it because it was so good, but I'm shaken and I just stumbled across your stream. Well, I hope you join me because I've never played this before and I am super looking forward to it. And I love doing voices. So, relive it with me, my friend. Relive it. Eh?
So sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
A sea monster. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them.
Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head.
And also, guys, if you see a treasure chest pop up, be sure to click on it. I put little games and things in here, so...
Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just really good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone so honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. I think that, she would be a very fortunate person, to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me way too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not really nearly as sophisticated as you are.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Reading. Reading is fundamental. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out the club room. I totally did that in her voice. Yuri is so kawaii, guys. She's... Oh, Yuri-chan so kawaii ne. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Poem time. Yes. Poem time. Poem time. Okay, who do we read first? Let's do Yuri's first, because she's our girl. Yuri, my girl. My girl. Yuri. Yuri.
Sea monster, your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown has been nothing short of spectacular. I really can feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never came naturally to me. But I've been able to improve a lot thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri smiles gently to herself.
This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never shared it with anyone. It's a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Oh no, what's happened? Sea monster, during lunch I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say that I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheer for people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers or problem solvers who discover the mysteries of their life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends, they don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out. They don't make fun of my body either. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, sea monster. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to even talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. And it wasn't until now that I really started sharing it with you. And that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong.
Sorry, guys.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really, really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, sea monster. I speak too slowly, and I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, then yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
All right, the next poem, you guys. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. Hang on one second. We're going to take a super quick break before we continue this. So hang on super quick. All right. All right. Let's read this poem. Return. Ghost Under the Light,
Part 2. The trendles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows, closer and closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm, and time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, and the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Ha. Ha. It's getting warm in here. Yes, the Neonian one, it is. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how to respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. This guy.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared this with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's face. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is,
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep this one? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, she smiles faintly as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel really nice. I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a great job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monika says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh. Black Rosesa says, oh man, reading these poems back to back, knowing the rest of the game, you catch a lot of hidden stuff. I have not finished this game yet. This is my first go through. Try your best, guys, not to spoil it too badly. But you can totally react and flip out. But just no spoilers. And also, Black Rosesa, you should totally follow. Because the little shark appears in the corner and I'm totally addicted to it. It's really cute. Because I'm that sea monster and y'all are my sharks. Even though we are a small group, we are an awesome group of sharks. Okay, girls just love it when you show them a big juicy poem. Oh yeah, that they do. Sayori sounds like she'll be really disturbing, so let's do hers next.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell that you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Hey, I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me actually really happy.
Sexy, thanks for following. Yeah, take a shot.
That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's really all that matters to me. Thank you, sea monster.
Sayori, is there something that's wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just tired today.
Alright, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little early today. Sayori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Is she gonna be okay? Guys? She gonna be okay? I'm really worried. Okay. Yeah, we did write that specifically for Yuri, so... Oh... I guess Natsuki next.
Yeah, no thanks. Huh? You didn't even... Next.
Jeez. Monika? Hi, Sea Monster. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, I'm gonna save here really quick. Yes, overwrite this save. Return. Okay. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing... Oh, that's not her. But performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding. Your style's gotten so refined, Sea Monster. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked the whole year. I'm not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all that stuff in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it, though. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Huh? That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend time alone. Besides, the novel isn't bad either, you know. All right. I get you. Just be careful, okay? I know Yuri isn't used to opening up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, okay? There's a lot of subtext here. A lot. Damn. Monika's on to me. Alright. The lady who knows everything. Oh. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift. The sky. Victim of the currents of the wind. Lost adrift. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others turn away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. This ties into Sayori's poem. but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Ooh. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical about anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about this. The existential dread is strong in this club. But it is a club of writers, so what makes sense. These poems are actually really good. I never put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose all of its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we really wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd probably know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Oh, she knows. The evidence is piling up that Monika knows. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes that much easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing's good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That is my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man, this is actually solid writing advice too. That's something that I really like. Monika. Fourth wall tap. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Oh, jeez. Why is it the mood so weird today? Look, even Yudi isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Oh, where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Oh, is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, and I didn't want to force it. Oh? That's a curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Oh, that's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki is pouting too? Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sea Monster. The one who's truly useless. Me. This guy. Salvage bar. How are you doing? Yes. Once you get to the festival, the horror takes over. Ooh. Sorry. I'm just like adjusting. My legs started falling asleep there a little bit. Ooh. Okay, the Neonian one. I can come up with a lot of things for Yuri to do. She is our waifu. Okay. Yuri is bae. Spoiler alert, Yuri is our bae. She totally is. She's our first love of the game. Okay, and for those of you who are new, go ahead and hit that follow button so that you can see a cute shark gif pop up, and you can be a shark too, and play awesome trash games with us. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give either one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monika suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's, sorry, like a 12-year-old. Or I guess a 14-year-old or 16-year-old. I don't know, something more immature than I am, age-wise. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Sea Monster may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses so that Sea Monster will... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Sea Monster to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can we just settle this already?
Yeah, Sea Monster, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Huh. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me.
Oh, Sayori is an option. Oh. Who? Let's see. Would totally sell her soul to do dirty work for Natsuki. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. Sorry, Black Rosia. I just thought your comment was awesome. Why isn't all four an option? That's where I'm at. I'm like, how about all of you ladies will just visit you one at a time? Why did I make this face? Okay. Let's see. Well, we gotta go with our girl, so let's save. We'll save here, because I want to go back and like see some of the options at some point. So we'll save there. And gotta stick with Yuri. Yeah, we've been with our horror babe for a while, but I am really worried about Sayori. Like, I'm genuinely concerned about her well-being, so it's kind of a difficult decision. How about? So most people are saying Yuri. Most people are saying romance. We've got to remember to save. Thank you. Just remembered. And remember to follow. Follow me. Play more games. See more dances. Hang out with my dog. Okay. So it looks like the vote is unanimously in favor of Yuri. So let's go with Yuri. Yuri. Well, I'll probably be more helpful, useful, helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Oh... So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Sea Monster? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Huh, I'm glad.
Yay. Thank you, Sergeant Grump.
I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle all that baking yourself?
I mean, yeah.
Thank you for the follow, man.
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. I think it's the right word. But I suppose I am looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Sea Monster? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. So what about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this.
Thank you, Salvage Bear.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Sea Monster picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best I've ever had. They go really well with tea, and nothing that I do for the event will even compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up anyway. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with them, trying to cheer someone up must be very far out of her comfort zone, and I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would at a time like this, because she always helps everyone.
No. I appreciated it. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of nothing, but I am going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us all to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up, and I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat with each other. For those of you playing the drinking game at home. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that even slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yeah. All right, then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be going to yours since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to yours. All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful. I'm not really as creative as you. Don't underestimate yourself, sea monster. I think that will make a really productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason why you chose me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with a tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you because I want to. That's all there is. Hang on. I have a giant mouse pad over here. I'm gonna move it. There it goes. You made me tea. Here is your tea, Salvage Bear. Boop. Do you believe me? Squidney64, yes, first playthrough. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, oh, whatever. My anxiety is through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. This is the chance I have to make sure something happens between us. Oh, okay, I'm a lurk. No spoilerinos. Okay, also, don't forget to follow Squidney. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It is Sunday. Ah, shit, it was Saturday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's visit. Thanks for the follow, Squidney. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was super apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori's since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text all the time, but I've been really worried about her. Between what Sayori said and Monika, is it really okay for me to put her feelings aside when she might need me? Guys, we were talking about that earlier.
Alright. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's homes like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down the stairs and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, she's alive! Oh, thank God! Oh my God, I thought she was dead. I really thought she was dead. Oh, I thought she was dead. Oh, she was gone? I was really worried. Man, I had a big concern. Oh, my heart, my feelings. Okay. Let's keep going. Please don't tell me they've been dead the whole time. Everything is fine. I was very concerned. Okay. I need a moment. Thank God she's alive. The Neonian one, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. It soothes my heart and encourages me to keep going. I can already tell this game is going to really fuck me up. Hi, sea monster. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. Body snatchers. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been, and I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monika told me. I have a feeling Monika's a shit stir. I think she's stirring the pot and telling people things. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, sea monster. Eh? Oh, why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab her by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Tell me what happened, and until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, sea monster. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, sea monster? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that?
I knew it! Knew it! Oh, I freaking knew it! Guys, I know the signs. I know them closely. My feelings. Sayori. I guess you help. Go to a doctor.
Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why do I go to school? Why eat? Why even make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by just having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anybody worrying about me. That made me feel sad. I gotta feel you guys. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept me from this the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. 'Cause if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day better for you. Sorry guys, the game just kind of hit me really hard in the face. I definitely understand why they put that warning there, because it does hit you really hard when you struggle with these things yourself. But I think the main character says something really important that all of our friends and family think about for us. And I think it's really good that they have that main character responding this way. That's one of the really interesting things about the horror genre, is that sometimes when it comes to these things, they touch on it in a way that nobody else will. Because they kind of show kind of some of that rawness and some of the scariness of it. I think it's honestly, yeah, it's one of the reasons that I do like that genre. Sorry, it hit me a little hard there. I know you guys don't know me very well because I'm a pretty new streamer on this platform. But you guys are really awesome. And you can already tell this game's gonna be really intense. Alright, let's keep powering through. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, sea monster. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have wasted your effort caring about me instead of doing something important. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. You know? That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everybody else. Helping everyone be happy together, it's the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it also feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt for me. You're right. That is something I don't understand.
I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand them. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, sea monster. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too, because I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I grab Sayori's shoulders and I pull her into a tight embrace. Sea monster. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. I am happy too, game developers. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile. And if I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sea monster. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being around her, hers remain at her sides. She starts crying next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sea monster, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care about her. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to at least let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, sea monster. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it? All with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along? Do you want the charger? That was very subtle. Oh my gosh. Okay, that kind of broke it. Doug came in like crawling in, like trying to take the charger out of my computer. You crept like a creepy sneak snake.
I was on my feet.
Creepy feet.
Too well,
Okay. While we're taking this break, let me get... Okay, here we go. Here's your mouse pad, and here's your mouse. That's right, guys. I don't even have a mouse. Oh. Sorry. Unplugged the wrong thing. No, they can hear me, but they can't see me.
Oh.
Ah! Okay. Thanks, Doug, for being a sneak. Okay, well that was good. I think I needed to lighten up a little bit. That was really intense. Flashpool says, tell Doug he's ruining everything. Doug said that's his job. That's what he does. Alright, let's keep going. Guys, I'm gonna need all the moral support I can get to get through this game. I can feel it. Oh my gosh, my heart. If you haven't followed me now, please follow me for emotional support. This is gonna be rough. I'm determined to get through it, but this is gonna be hard. Oh, save for the love of Doki Doki. Okay, I'm gonna save right now. Save right there. You can make the wrong choice and then mess up your game. Your heart is Doki Doki, eh? Tashi no heart wa Doki 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 Doki. My heart is tottemo Doki Doki desu. Chou Doki Doki. Like, damn, like, poof. It's like coming out, it's like creeping from my chest, explode out my mouth. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be really good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. Thank you for the follow. It's okay. That was actually a really good response. You know, for anybody who has friends who have depression or anything like that, if they need to be inside for the day or have to cancel plans because they're feeling particularly sick. You know, I don't necessarily understand how you feel, but I'll do my best to be patient for you is kind of a wonderful thing to say and a wonderful thing to hear. Like, I don't know, it makes me really happy that they wrote it that way.
Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, so... I think Sayori is right, though. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri!
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. Sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't even think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I just decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
We're wearing matching sweaters. I take Yuri to my room. Yeah, you do. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's really considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, we should, get started.
Yeah. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will probably stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense? I guess
that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel really relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little bit.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole at the top. Wow, that smells amazing! What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, and it helps them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily.
Ooh, I'm getting the vapors.
Ooh. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems?
Yuri is a vape master. I knew we chose right, you guys. It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it right over here.
Oh, my feet falling asleep. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh, yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons and make a curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of everyone passing the room. It may attract someone to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Oh, is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Sorry. Whenever I see the ooh, I'm like, ooh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Nah, it's probably the jasmine. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something she enjoys.
Here's a marker, sea monster. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us go to work. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, as she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well,
Embarrassed, she looks away. What is it?
you're gonna think it's weird.
Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just...
I don't know if you guys heard that, but from across the room, Doug went, Oh. I'm about to get murdered.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Ha 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 ha. Maybe we should have chosen Sayori.
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just afraid of you now. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing stuff. I guess it's an interesting thing to be into. But I guess it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Help! Help! I need adults. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Sea monster! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp! I barely touched it!
Oh, it's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp.
Yes!
It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Thank you for the follow. It's Jason. Jason. Sorry, heavy rain flashback. Hup.
Oh no!
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger into her mouth and licks the wound. Yuri is a yandere.org. I can feel her tongue curl around my finger. Hot, but terrifying. Startled, I pull my hand back. Pish.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
What do you do when you are thinking? Oh God! Help! I need help. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up.
Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, you're totally overreacting. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Sea monster! Did you really just do that?
And now we're even.
Oh.
I knew that was going to be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, sea monster.
Yuri giggles shyly. Hey, Yuri is calling me weird? I have no response to this.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. I'm okay. It's just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's a relief.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yudi's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be really effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yudi.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
She wants to swim with the sea monsters, what she wants to do. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to make a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets.
That's right. One of the items she asked for was watercolor paint tablets.
And we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind getting those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back. Boop, boop, a doop.
Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted.
I'm gonna go get some water. Gonna put some water. Gonna put some paint and some water, and I'm bringing it back. Yudi?
Yes.
I come in to see Yudi quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or something?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
What was she doing? Yudi hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets. I'm now very concerned about Yudi. Dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look really nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then a daytime, then sunset and night. Once it dries, I'll write something inspirational across the banner. Then we can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yudi smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yudi and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yudi uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. That kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's just really fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm really glad you feel that way too.
Yudi stops painting for a moment and thinks to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't really matter if we don't even talk that much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yudi and I are different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply having the experience with someone can make me happy. Just like me hanging out with all of you. No, but really, it does make me happy just hanging out and playing games with you guys. I think I feel the same way. Yudi smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yudi leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry! Yudi reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yudi's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get the towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, my wife. She's so cute. Here. I pat down Yudi's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just wasn't expecting it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yudi holds my wrist.
Wait.
Eh?
Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand against Yudi's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of the oil that's giving me this dizzy feeling? Yudi's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yudi slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. So if we're going to continue on the theme of mental health, then I think Yudi has a disassociation problem. She kind of just blanks out. And some other issues, but I don't want to say until I confirm. But I think the disassociation is something she hardcore does. Yudi picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yudi's outline. That should do it! I finish off filling the night sky with little white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's really pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't it take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yudi thinks to herself,
I think it would be too irresponsible for me to really wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got it all done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yudi looks downcast, and I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time that it can happen. Oh, Yudi, I love her. I come here on Eligible Monster's behalf. Hey! What is up, Blitz? How are you? It's been a while. Hisashiburi. Been a while since Eligible Monster life. Once Yudi packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you so much for having me today.
No problem. I was glad I could help. 42 viewers. Actually, the record was breached last night when we had a few hundred people in here, and it got really crazy because Kirby Llama raided my room, and it was awesome. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will.
Well then, Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can totally do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go somewhere. And I forgot, you don't like going out that much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're really thoughtful, sea monster.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, and then squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Don't let her go. Never let her go. Sayori. Eh?
Hi, sea monster.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, sea monster. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Thank you, Fenris Mamo. Thanks so much. Blizzard, tell me you do audiobooks. I need to hear it now. I actually do. They're over on my channel. We do live readings all the time. And there's a link right down below for the channel. Okay.
Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be able to be together at the festival tomorrow. So that's fine, right?
Of course. Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Oh. Oh, thank you, DeQuail Man, for the follow.
Yeah, follow.
Let's do it. I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you guys got. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that really matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, sea monster? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts. It hurts so much. Everything just hurts. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, sea monster. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monika was right. I should just...
Monika? Oh, that girl Monika. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a talk with her. I'm gonna have to reach through this screen and have a talk with her if she said something to my little cinnamon bun, Sayori. Monika was right about what?
Sayori.
What I said before was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden. Your mind is just making it out to be that way. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, sea monster. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak, and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself.
Sea monster. Oh, sorry, I changed voices.
Sea monster. Sea monster. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Oh! Thank you, Treppy Jenkins, for hosting. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. Oh. Guys, okay. I'm gonna pause really quick right here. I'm gonna save. Y'all. I'm gonna save. Oh, this is hard. This is really difficult. Okay. You guys help me choose. I will pick whichever one you guys choose the most for. Are we in love with Sayori deeply and truly, or are we still going for Yuri? You guys decide. This is really hard. I'm having so much trouble deciding, but you guys helping, especially since this is a horror game and I don't know what the outcome of my choice is going to be, it'll help me with the moral ramifications. Okay, Yuri is my one true love. Don't lead Sayori on. Yuri is hot. You love Sayori. Okay. Treppy wanted to see the hosting, so thanks. If you guys want to see the donation gif, you should, I don't know, do that. Okay, there's a sequel where the MC joins an all-boy club where nobody talks about their feelings and they just play D&D and eat pizza. That would be the complete reverse of this. That would be amazing. Sayori is your soulmate, though. Tell her you love her. Friend zone her. Friend, okay. Let's count. Say I love you. So we've got I love you. Sayori is her soulmate. Friend zone. I love you. Friend. Yuri is hot, so that's one for Yuri. Don't lead Sayori on. Yuri is your one true love. Never love the girl next door, so that's 6 for Yuri. We've got 3 for Sayori. Sea monster. At worst, we get a school day's ending all along. Alright. It sounds like you guys are choosing Yuri. So, you will always be my dearest friend. And if we really hate our decision, I saved, so we can go back and undo it. Okay, emotionally steeling myself. You'll be really, really depressed if you don't say I love you. Oh man. Okay. God, this is so difficult. Okay, so my own personal feelings. I have fallen in love with Yuri. Okay, mentally it'll feel like shit if I don't say I love you. But my feeling, my heart has fallen in love with Yuri already, but I feel for Sayori. I feel for her. I feel for her so hard. Oh, crap. None of these answers are good considering the context. I know, this is my brain. It hurts. My brain and my heart hurt. Oh man, I can't, I've already cried. I'm probably gonna cry again if I don't say I love you. Pity isn't a good reason to lie. Friends with benefits. I choose to call a psychologist for all of these people because of their current state. I totally agree with that. Okay, good thing there's not a time limit like with Telltale. Oh my gosh, Telltale and their time limits. It's like ravaging. Also, you guys, I feel like Yudi's gonna go full psycho. Yes, Yudi is gonna go full psycho killer kiss on me. But I feel like maybe she internally punishes herself too, because she does disassociate a lot. Crap. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, this is really, really difficult. Oh, my feelings. Okay, we saved. Guys, it's not, like, I feel like it's real, but it's not. Feels real, that feels so real. Oh my god. Oh, hi stuffed shark. You totally belong here because you are already a little shark, my stuffed shark. Please follow. Coin flip it. Have you ever played I really want to play Danganronpa, and I have played Life is Strange. Okay. Woof woo. Okay, alright, okay. God, this is so hard. Oh! Yudi is bae, think of the mission. Okay, for the sake of the mission, and for you guys in the chat, it is pretty clear that you guys have chosen Yudi. Yudi will not approve. Okay. For the sake of the chat. Stuffed Shark, thanks for following. I hope you enjoyed the little gif. It's the shark. It's you eating a computer. Okay. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. And I know you're struggling with some really, really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best, and I know what'll make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way that they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through a pained expression.
This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. Maybe I should write a poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please, don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer that I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right, that I just wanted it to go back to the way it was before. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anybody else, Sea Monster. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile faintly breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder, flashes me a very weak smile, before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why do I feel so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and just help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering, should I be doing something more or something different? I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Oh, God, that was... Guys, that was rough. That was rough. Whew. Whew. Thank you guys for the new follows. Yeah. I agree with Trappy Jenkins here. She's not in a position, first of all, to be in any kind of relationship. She needs serious psychological help. She is sick. She needs, some perspective and to help grow through this. At least through the darkest moment where she doesn't know really what's going on and what her treatment plan is. Not necessarily a relationship, which could be upending and a little bit traumatic. Just supporting her as a friend in the position we were before. Me keeping a healthy distance with Yuri is probably what's best for her overall. I'm just saying. If this were real life. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But she's not answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that would probably be a little bit too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a really nice message, reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Sea Monster, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'm doing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd probably try a little harder. I say that, but then I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I feel awful. I know that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Sea Monster. I mean, specifically, after your exchange with her yesterday, you kind of left her hanging this morning, Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like a bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yudi's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. I haven't read this one before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, Oh, I should do it in her voice, huh? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Sea monster, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori right now, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up, even if the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. And besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same they've always been, and that's all she needs, and that's what I wanted to give her. I reach Sayori's house and I knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open and let myself in. Sayori. She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that something that more of a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, Oh, this is rough. Oh my god. See traceback doc text for details. Oh my god. Oh. Fuck. Oh. I feel really sick. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. And all that stuff Monika said. Oh my god. Oh my god. She knows. Monika knows. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, this is hard. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Fuck. Hang on. I'm gonna step away for just 1 second. Hang on. Oh, Jesus. H. Josephine Christ. Fuck. Oh. Oh, man. Don't leave us at the screen. Sorry, guys. We left her hanging. I'm sorry. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go to the save screen really quick just to give us kind of a break from this. Oh, guys. Okay, so I grabbed a bottle of water here and a little bit of something sweet to eat. Oh, God. Oh. P.S. guy, you okay, sea monster? I am okay. I'm okay. I'm definitely a little shook. No conus knows. Sugar takes the edge off the shock. That is actually a good trick for people with PTSD and mint. A little bit of mint. Thor, you cannot have mint, but I have a feeling he's here because I'm very distressed. Oh. I'm shook. Yeah, mint is good to settle your stomach. Things that stay sweet help to take the edge off a shock. Oh. Forget me is sorry guys, I gotta take a recovery breather. Oh my god. Oh. So for those of you who are new to me, I skipped the end of Sayori'S poem. I did on accident. And I'm gonna look it up right now because I do want to know, because we kind of messed that up. Oh, let's look at Sayori'S poem while we're taking this break really quick. Sayori'S poem. Oh, you could reload and check it. Yeah, I could, but I don't I don't want to do that scene again at all. Oh. Sayori'S final poem. Oh, whoops, my phone died. Well, I'll look at that. Kiva says I have to go. Bye, Sea Monster. Bye. Don't spoil too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna Google it. But if one of you wants to send me the rest of her poem, I'd probably appreciate it, or I'll go back and check and then just end it. Yeah. Oh man, that was, yeah. I'm not gonna search for anything. It's probably a good thing my phone died, because I'm playing blind. So, just so you guys know, who are new to me, I'm not done. I'm gonna probably play a little bit more. I'm gonna keep going. For those of you who know me, for those of you who do know me, you do know that I have PTSD. I do suffer from, some mental health stuff. The way they did this was really realistic, but as you guys who have played this game before were saying in the chat, and actually what I want to say to you guys right now to put this in perspective to how well this game is being done, no matter what option you pick, the I love you or the let's be friends, she still decides to commit suicide. And that's something that's really true to reality. It's something that a lot of media usually gets wrong. When you die from a mental illness, you die from that illness. You don't die because of something somebody has done or hasn't done. It is death from the illness. Apparently the end of Sayori'S poem is, get out of my head before I do, I know what's best for you. And that is, get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. And that's the end of it. So, you can't fix what's broken with an I love you. And to be honest, in the wake of, I think this game's really interesting because it did come out after the show 13 Reasons Why. And in 13 Reasons Why, the reason that she's committed suicide is outlined in this way that's not true to actual mental illness and people who actually suffer from suicide. You can, or not suffer from suicide, but though you can, but for people who actually suffer from mental illness. 13 Reasons Why does glorify suicide in a lot of ways, and this puts suicide in a more correct perspective, at least based off of this first chapter, in the sense that it's very scary, it's very tragic, and it's something that happens because somebody has a mental illness. And that illness can be aggravated and it can be triggered, but you can never love someone out of their mental illness. And even though love and support and all of those things are so vital to recovery, they don't necessarily stop somebody from being sick. And that's something that this game has shown in this really, really intense way. And the way that they handled mental illness, they made it scary without demonizing the illness itself. And that's something I really appreciate in this medium. Because in horror, you deal with mental illness and mental health all the time. Because there's nothing that can be scarier than our own minds. And Sergeant Grump, as a new very good friend and fan, you should take a break. Take a break right now. Turn off the stream. I absolutely love having you around. But please take a break. Take the break that you need. Get some water. And know that we care about you and we support you. And this is not real. This was a game. And though the game made it very realistic. And that's why for some of you guys out there who are like me, who have mental health stuff, this is going to be super triggering. Because they do it in the realistic way and in the right way. And I say the right way because they show that it's scary without demonizing it and without glorifying it. And that's hard to do for a lot of creators. Somebody who is very close to this topic made this script and did this game. And as weird as it sounds, and as horrifying as this is, I appreciate that a lot. I know we're all going to have our own opinions on this game, but at least from my experience, this is pretty fucking accurate. So, Treppy, I've always appreciated how honest and straightforward you've been with mental health, and it's nice to not see it being hidden, but acknowledged as part of the human condition. Yeah. Sergeant Grump, it was just really sudden, and I've walked into similar situation. That's really, really difficult, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that, Sergeant Grump. I am. I've had friends who've struggled with that. My end of PTSD is different from yours, but I can have a lot of empathy for you there. If you need to take a break, it's totally okay. And if you just want to take a second and talk about it, that is also okay. I am going to let everybody know that we are going to continue at least until the wrap up of this. Monika is the devil. I'm pretty sure... So I'm going to say this. I think Monika gathers girls. I think that this is going to be the premise of this game. I'm going to try and predict it right now. Monika gathers girls with mental health issues and intentionally triggers them until their illnesses become so aggravated it feels like there isn't an escape. That's what I feel like is going to happen. So we are going to wrap this up. I wanted to, after that scene, I really just, from my personal experiences, I really just wanted to give a perspective of it. Sergeant Grump, it hurts even years later. I'll be okay. I don't want to take away from the stream. something that you'll learn about me with streams is that there are a lot of times I just stop what I'm doing to talk to you guys and check in with you and see how you're doing. You're never taking away from the stream by talking to me, or by saying hi, or by saying something about your day, or by asking for advice, or even just if you want me or people in the stream to listen to you. You are never taking away from it. My followers who've been with me when we've had comic book talks and bedtime stories and late night chats about nothing, even though there's not a lot of us, they can definitely tell you that it never takes away from the stream just to take a minute and talk. It doesn't. Milu, thanks for the follow. But yeah, it doesn't take away from the stream, Mr. Grump. Not at all. Because this stream is for me as much as it is for you guys. I like actually caring about you, if that makes sense. Yeah. For real, Sea Monsters chats always tend to be a really safe space to talk about your feelings. Yeah. And not in a safe space of like, oh my god, everybody's offended or anything like that. But like, I mean, like, it's safe here, you know? I'm not gonna judge you for anything. You know, I want to know how you feel. And especially when playing a game like this is intense. I don't expect you to not feel anything. Sergeant Grump says that was just so accurate and it really hurts to remember. And the memories I really thought were gone. Thanks for the follow, Killer. Sergeant Grump, I mean, I know how you feel. I have post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm years removed from a lot of my trauma, and there are days where I walk around and it's almost like it never happened, you know? You go on with life and everything's really, really normal, and then, you know, one day something happens that's just reminds you, and it sets off those memories, and they all come back like it just happened yesterday, and it's hard. It's really hard. And I get it, man. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I get that. There are some things your brain just can't forget. And you live with it, and you carry it with you forever. And sometimes it's good in some ways, because some of those people from that time, they're always there. In some ways, it's really horrific. And it's always kind of morbid. That's just sort of how it is. But like I feel you, Mr. Grump. I really do. But even though you carry them with you forever, it doesn't mean you're not also carrying a lot of other stuff too. You know? Yeah, I think it's a good idea for you to lurk and maybe watch a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something really lighthearted and derpy. I think would be good. But just know that on top of the bad memories that you're carrying with you and that have resurfaced right now, you know, it hit us both blind, but just know that you're carrying a lot of good things too. You know, you're carrying your friends, you're carrying your family, and you're carrying some new friends that you've met the last couple days, like me too. And you're carrying their love and their appreciation and all of the really happy and super fun memories that they've given you, on top of all of the bad stuff too. It doesn't make it less hard, but sometimes it's something you can cling to when it gets to be a lot. So, yeah. I'll leave it at that, because that's just what I tell myself when I get bad memories. It was just really accurate. It was super intensely accurate. I seriously appreciate that, and I'm sorry to anybody who thinks this is annoying. Not forget me, sorry, Mr. Grump, who I don't think is a grump at all. I think you're very poorly named. It's not annoying. And I'll say it as many times as you need to hear it. And if you need to hear it one more, I'll say it again. It's not annoying at all. I'm having a really similar reaction to you right now. It's just hard. It's just difficult. I get it. I smile a lot, but I get it. It's just hard. I think it's a good idea if you lurk. Okay. That was rough, and like Sergeant Grub said, it was super accurate. Glad we took a breather. I'm gonna finish my mint here really quick. I'm gonna give... Take a breath. Lurk. I'm gonna go back to the main screen pretty soon here, so for anybody who was really triggered by this blind play, we're gonna go back to that screen and we're gonna play through it as soon as I finish this bite, okay? And I'll give another warning before I click on it. Become a happy blanket burrito, watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Come back to us, let us know if you're okay. Again, good PTSD and trigger trick, as I like to call it. Trigger trick tip number 1. Sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. Oh, man. So, trigger trick tip number 1. If you find yourself starting to kind of ramp up or get like you're about to like go off or like you're, you know, you start to feel sick because you've been triggered or something like that, mint, sugar, cold water. That will really help. Mint, sugar, cold water, breathe deep, and try your very, very best to talk. And this is usually, I know sometimes you can't help it, you just disassociate right away and it just goes off, but sometimes when you can just kind of feel the, like I feel really, really nauseous, and that's how I know it's coming on. And that's, you know, I'm years removed, so my trigger response is not as quick unless it's something very immediate. So, like, you know, for me, I can run and I can get my water and I can get my cold little snack and I can get my mint and all of that, but everybody's got their own things. But that's like a good trick if you feel really sick. Doki says, your reaction's really similar to mine. I was shocked. And then I think this is just something the game played on me, and I come to the realization that depression really is not something you can cure by being nice to people. No, it's not. It's an illness, and you can die from it. That's the point that this game makes very good and very horrifically. Nala said, when I first played this game, I had to take a breather for a while because it really left me speechless, but continued only because I knew I had to finish it. Yeah, I have to finish this game. And I will probably, like, YouTube would never let me monetize something like this, but I'll, like, slap trigger warnings all over it, and I will post that little speech I gave at the end because this is it's important, man. It's important. Oh. Yeah, like I saw all of the signs and all of the cues, like those are definitely, like I really, like, I saw all the signs and the cues and I was getting ready for it, like I freaking knew that this was coming. Like even just playing it blind, but like, man, it fucking hits you. Okay, so... By the way, I prepared for this. I had a feeling shit was gonna go down, and this is what I hold. I hold this when I play horror games. Just so you know. This is my comfort item. Okay, I know it's embarrassing, but I'm gonna be open about it. This is my comfort item. His name is Mr. Love. Because I have post-traumatic stress disorder and really bad anxiety, and I cope with it. You know, he doesn't have to go everywhere with me, at least not anymore. When I was younger, he definitely went everywhere with me. He used to be a backpack, but he got stitched up by a very good, wonderful friend of mine. She turned him into a stuffed animal for me. His name when I was younger was, well, it's still his name. It's just embarrassing. It's Mr. Love. That's his name. Okay, so yeah. I mean, he's here. But I hold him when I'm playing horror games, and, you know, because I'm like okay with him. But yeah, it's like, it's a thing. It's weird. If you guys have one and you also have mental brain stuff like I do, don't feel bad, because whatever gets you through the day is good. I have a stuffed animal. I hold it when I'm afraid and when I'm upset. And now I'm holding him now because I'm afraid I'm upset, and I'm wiggling his arms. This thing is 1,000,000 years old. I've had this thing since I was very, very little. But yeah, you know, whatever works. So anyway, it's how people are like, how do you play horror games with lots of jump scares if you have PTSD? And I'm like, oh, I have cognitive behavioral therapy and a comfort item, so suck it. So anyway, while we're talking about it, might as well just let you know what I do. Okay. The reality warping effects of the game included, to me, were very similar to the impact that real-life high-stress experiences have had on me. Oh yeah, it totally feels that way. Oh. Sorry. Good. Good. Deep breaths. Sorry, I got like a huge wave of nausea, but I should be fine. We'll just keep eating these. I'm gonna go get more later. I'm gonna go get more at work on Saturday. But yeah, that, like, the reality warping effects were really accurate. Okay, guys. We're gonna dive back into this. Since my awesome hype man, Mr. Grump, is taking a break, as he well should, take care of himself, we're gonna go back to that screen now. Okay? We're gonna go back to that screen. I'm ready. We're all ready. I don't have work tomorrow. I can sleep all day and recover from this. We're good, okay? So, we're all here with you, so don't push yourself too hard. You guys are freaking amazing. Our pod is not large, but we are an awesome little group of sharks. So, I keep calling us a pod of sharks. I know that's dolphins, but shark pod sounds cool. Anyway, okay. You guys are amazing, and I love you. I've got this, I've got water, I got candy. I have my wonderful doggo, who is somewhere. Thor, where did you go? Oh, he's probably asleep somewhere. Poor little guy. Okay. Thor? Thor, where are you? Thor, where'd you go? Like, the one time he's not bugging me. And I'm like, I need a dog hug. Oh well, I'm sure once I start playing, he'll come and bug me. Okay. Whatever floats your shark. Alright, sea pod, my sea sharks. Let's do this. Let's go into it. Okay, we're ready. Deep breaths. Diving back in. We got this. I'm gonna just call this PTSD Plays, this really fucked up game that's super accurate about suicide. That's gonna be the name of this title. Fucking do this. If I make jokes, by the way, that's just my way of coping. I apologize. I'm gonna pre-apologize if I say anything. I don't usually say bad things, but sometimes I make self-deprecating jokes about my own death to cope with my own morbid thoughts. So if that happens, it's not serious. It's just a coping mechanism. That's why I did stand-up for so many years. Yeah. Sea Monster was a comedian, you know. I am a comedian. I actually got booked for ALA recently, so if you guys are going to be at Anime LA, you will see the comedy stylings of a sea monster. Alright, C-Pod, sharks, don't forget to follow. Okay, I've gone through a lot right now. So follow me. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. But if you want to follow and support, please do. If you enjoy, let's dive right back in. Let's fucking do this. Let's kick this bitch. Alright, I'm gonna go kill Monika, okay? Because Monika's up to some shit, okay? I'm mad. I am mad about Monika. Returning, leave her hanging. What the fuck, Monika? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal. It was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Okay, plug in my computer. That's why I can't believe what my eyes were showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew what was best and everything would be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, was that it? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her screaming still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me? When she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Oh God. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then maybe I could have prevented this. No, honey, you couldn't have. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, I lost my best friend. Oh, Grump, get out of here! Grump, no. Grump, you go rest. You go rest, Grump. Go rest. You've been through this. And you already said that you're having a mondai, you're having a problem. So you need to go rest, okay? Right now. I'm going to continue, and you better click away from this for just a few minutes, okay? Take a break. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had one chance, and I wasn't careful. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can't take it back. Ever. Never. 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 The end? Wait, what? That's it? What is happening? What is that? What is that? Why is she all... Why is Sayori all fucked up? Why does she look like Monika? What the hell? What the fuck? Oh my god. What? What? Play until you see credits. Horror time, Monika's the devil. Apparently. Okay, guys. I hate to end it here. You know I do. But it seems like we are all very emotionally exhausted, including me. I want to push through and keep going, but apparently that is the very end of Act 1. So in general, this is just a good place to stop this game, okay? So we're gonna write Monika's name in the death note. Okay, that fucking bitch Monika. We're gonna put her name in the death note, because she fucking sucks, and I'm pretty sure she's fucking with people, and that is not cool. Okay. So, want to try loading your save just for me? Okay, I'll load my save just for you. Okay, how's that? I'll load my save just for you. All this hate for Monika, guys. Okay. What is the fuck is that? Okay. Load game. I'm reloading my save, right? This one? What? What? You can't reload your saves or go back. Save file is corrupt. Starting a new game. Oh my god! Oh my god! Sephuvian, thank you for the follow. Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but I'm starting around high school. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, decide and let catch up to me. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends of groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone? No, that's not true. That is a lie. This game is lying. You know what I feel like is happening? The gif of this is fine. Everything's fine. Monika's the devil. I knew it. I fucking knew that bitch was up to no good. I fucking called this. I've always told myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. What is happening? What is happening? I am upset. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for motivation. Clubs. Guys. Oh, I'm so disturbed right now. Oh my god. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sea monster! Monika? Oh. Monika's the devil. Monika the devil, y'all. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna save. All my slots are empty. Monika. What the fuck? Okay, this is hard. This is hard not to play. This is very difficult right now not to play, but it's 3:50 in the morning. I have to go to bed. Oh my god. Okay. I saved my game. I'll save it again. I'm gonna double save. Holy crap. The character file for Sayori is completely missing. And it's being overwritten with Monika. because Monika wants to be with me, so she's gonna kill everybody who doesn't like, who it also wants to be with me. What the hell is happening? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. When is the next stream? Okay, so I have to think. I'm seeing the Thor movie tomorrow. I want to make it around the same time that I usually do it, which is around 10 p.m. But I want to play it tomorrow. I want to play this game tomorrow, but I don't know what time would be good. What the fuck? This whole game? Monika is best girl, I'm guessing, because she forces herself to be best girl. She's a fucking crap. Okay, you can't get Monika first. Monika is a lovely girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, this game has blown my mind. What the fuck? What the fuck? This game! This game is fucking in with me. I am so freaking invested in this. My mind is blown. God damn it. This game. I want to play more. I want to play more tomorrow, but I don't want any of you guys to miss it. Well, tomorrow is Saturday, so... I mean, it's not... No, wait, no. Tomorrow's not Saturday. What am I talking about? Tomorrow's Thursday. Derp-a-derp-a-derp. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna play the game tomorrow. You guys, if you are invested, tomorrow's not Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Sorry, I've displaced myself from time and space because this game is fucking with me. Okay. So, tomorrow. I'm seeing the Thor movie tomorrow, so I won't be able to start streaming at my usual time at 10. So, let's see. Yeah. Unless I could stream during the day. This game's fun at night because it's a spooky game. Spooky, horrible game. I am so invested in this. I am so... Guys, this is real for me. It's freaking real. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, so, guys, if you are as invested in this with me as I am, go ahead and follow me right now to make sure you get that notification, because the Thor movie coming out has kind of thrown off my stream stuff, because I usually stream after 10 p.m. It's usually around 10 p.m. Pacific time that I stream, and it happens off and on. I don't have a real schedule yet, because I am a new streamer. Like, I do not really stream on Twitch. Like, this, I'm just starting. Baby's first streams. So, I usually, yeah, 10 p.m. Pacific is when I usually stream. Tomorrow is the Thor movie, so I actually might be on during the day if I really can't forget this game, or I'll be on after I come back from the Thor movie, which should be around midnight or 1 a.m. And I know that's really late. So if you guys, I would love for you guys to be there, but it's either going to be sometime tomorrow afternoon, or it's going to be late in the evening. If you guys are really, really intense and you really want to be here for the next stream, Lord knows, like, I'm, like, my mind is blown. Follow me on Twitter. Okay? Go, the Neonian one, well, you won't have to worry too much because I always stream after 9 p.m. PST. So, yeah, okay, but yeah, follow me on Twitter. I always announce when I'm going to stream on Twitter. Always. And usually I do it a couple hours before. So, and I'm almost always late because it takes me forever to set up. I'm like, I'm going to be on in 2 hours. And then I'm like, it'll only take me 5 minutes to set up, right? No, it'll take me an hour. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at @thatseamonster. So, hang on. That's my Twitter. Go ahead and follow me there. Or you can join the Sea Monster Discord, the Sea Pod. We kind of started it just to talk about comics, but Now we just chat about whatever. Doki same. Doki same or Doki same? Or Doki sama? Doki sama, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'll be there even if I have to lose my lunch. So far, what everybody in the chat is saying is that there's nothing that compares to that scene going forward. The rest of it is just a mindfuck. That's what everybody's saying. Hopefully it's true. Oh my god. I'm not sure I can sleep anymore. My mind is blown, and this just hits so close to home. Yeah, it really does. I'm wondering, like, should we do something just kind of fun and fluffy to take the edge off? Damn. Like, oh, kisame. Oh my gosh, I thought that said, when it came up, I thought it, kisame actually means shark. Do kisame. Ah, for some reason I thought that said doki, but it's dokisame. That's cute. That's really cute. Dokisame. ゲームの名前はとっても可愛い. That's a really cute game name. I'm always down for more stream. Oh, I don't know what to stream right now. Oh, so intense. I feel like Bendy and the Ink Machine would be like a break. Oh man. Yeah, I figured you would know. I do know that kisame is like shark, but I thought that said doki same. Doki same. Or I guess it could be an oyaji joku. Oyaji joku wa, so like an oyaji joku is like an old man joke or like a pun, like a dad joke. So like a doki is like heartbeat, like doki doki, but doki kisame. Doki-same would be like kawaii, like heartbeat shoujo shark. Oh. Find an actual dating sim. I'm not old. No, I'm not saying you're old. I'm saying it's a pun. Oyaji joku is like a pun. It's like saying dad joke. Shark beat. Doki doki shark beat. Oh man. This is so intense. We're gonna exit out of Doki Doki Literature Club now. Yes, I want to quit. I want to quit so fast. Oh. I'm gonna switch to this cute desktop picture of my dog while we figure out what to play. Whew. Hearthstone. Not right now. Oh my god, that was like so intense. So intense. How tall are you in heels? Really tall. Oh, in those heels? Oh yeah, I'm like 6 feet tall in those heels almost. I'm 5'9" naturally. Best dog. He's the best. Okay, let me check my Steam account. See what games we can play. Oh my gosh, I would play some Final Fantasy, but like I still have to get the expansion for it. Games. View game library. See what's up. See what we got. Games. Behind Thor. What's behind Thor? An elbow? Where do you get your wigs from? I get a few of them from like Epic Cosplay Wigs. Also, oh my gosh, my favorite brand, which I like, no wait, not Lock Shop. The Lock Shop is pretty decent, but they're really expensive for what they are. Bobby pins. I don't know. I get my wigs from like a lot of places, but they're all really good. Epic Cosplay probably has some of the more reasonable prices, and Dreamholic is my all-time favorite. Mr. Grump says, everything hurts, but I honestly needed that, as weird as it is to say. It can sometimes be cathartic. I can understand sometimes re-exposing yourself to some of that stuff. Faust has some super nice wigs. He did a video about them. Ooh, maybe I should do a video about wigs. Okay, so let's see what games I got. I've got Doki Literature Club. We're not playing that right now. Bendy. Too much lag right now. I've got Five Nights at Freddy's. Layers of Fear, Soma, Amnesia, Amnesia Dark Descent, Limbo, Franbrow, Dream Daddy, Nameless, Undertale, Wolves Among Us. Oh wait, Batman Telltale I actually can't install right now. Doki Doki Sayori is now following. Thank you, Doki Doki Sayori, for following. We will be back with more of this madness. Let's play Honey Pop. Oh, Honey Pop might be fun. Yeah, let's do Honey Pop. Oh, that's not my library. I can't believe I don't own that. I thought I did. Doki Doki Sayori, hi! We just wrapped up chapter 1. We're all kind of exhausted. We're doing a cool down right now. We are going to start back up tomorrow, though. It seems like late night is what works for everybody. So after I come back from the Thor movie, I think around midnight Mountain Time, so 11 p.m. Pacific Time, we'll probably get started again. Isn't Honey Pop banned on Twitch? Oh, is it? Lame. No. Lame. I guess we can't play Honey Pop. Thank you for letting me know, GB0. Alright. You know what? Mr. Grump says, because this reminded me that I'm not alone, and nor am I ever going to be able to forget it. It's good. It's good. Alright. I don't know, Honey Pop is extra lewds. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm pretty tired. So I'm gonna go to sleep. You guys take some wonderful bubble baths or do whatever you guys need to do to calm down after that really intense chapter. GG, you guys, and have a wonderful evening. Wake up refreshed tomorrow and tomorrow night. We will play some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Bye, guys. Have some sweet sleeps.